Thursday. The team tournament is starting, and Jake Berlin is not here, so it is time to party.
Someone other than Jake is winning today.
Yeah.
I just had to throw that shout out there. Sorry, Jake. We love you. We're really bummed you're not here. What the heck? But I am taking the vocal reins today. Brian's over here with the technology reins. And Molly is here looking pretty with Baby Yoda.
And Molly's here with the Baby Yoda reins.
I'm here with all the babies.
So it is a party here on a Thursday. What's going on, Brian, Molly? You guys excited for the team's tournament to finally be starting?
Yeah, it's time for we had the play-in, but this is the real deal.
Official brackets.
Yes, we are in the midst of it, and we are right around the corner from it. The season being over, which is mind-blowing.
Crazy. This has been both like the longest year and the quickest year of my life. Like,
right?
It's, like, insane. I don't like it.
Someone the other day was like, yeah, and then next thing you know, it's December and we're already in November. I'm like, no, we're not.
Is in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Insane. I keep thinking to myself, like, oh, I'm gonna put up my Christmas ornament or my Christmas decorations, even though it's like way too early. And I'm like, wait, it's not actually that early.
No, girl, you're golden. You're fine. You get those Christmas lights up. You get those trees up. You do you, and I will be here supporting you every step of the way.
Get all and any of the Baby Yoda's Christmas special.
Yes. Mm-hmm. I expect on December 1st for us to do a thing, and I want that Baby Yoda to have a little Santa hat, because that needs to happen, and I will die.
I will look into that. I was hoping to find one of these last Christmas, but it was still pretty early and not a lot of merch had come out. But I need a Mandalorian nativity scene.
Yes,
it's a little baby.
Oh my god!
I don't even care for nativity scenes. Like Alex's mom collects them, but that one would be up displayed. Where
that has to be somewhere, or like an Etsy thing, or someone has to have something.
Yep. That would be too perfect.
That'd be great.
Too perfect.
But anyway, before we get way sidetracked into it, because let's get through Thanksgiving first before we start talking about Christmas. Good Lord. So we are here. First official match of the tournament between Odd Couple and a brand new team called Category 9 with Jader Paramo and the Hitman, Brandon Hanna. Very
what are you doing here?
Who allowed him in here, Mr. Brandon Hanna? I love Brandon. I'm just going to say that. I give him crap, but I love Brandon. But so this team is very interesting because a rookie of Jader Paramo, who got pulled from literally the crowd and became a Schmoedown competitor out of sheer luck. And he's been really proving himself, and then paired up with arguably people's most hated heel in the Schmoedown, Mr. Brandon the Hitman Hanna, with, again, arguably another heel that people love or hate, Jeff Snyder, and the precious treasure that is Mark Andreyko of the Odd Couple.
The Russian spy.
I know, gosh. Molly, how do you think this is going to go down? What are your thoughts?
Oh man, I honestly have no idea how this is going to go. I'm really excited to see Category 9 play because they are a new team, and I'm just excited to see those players back again. But if I don't know, I'll go out on a limb, and if I had to guess a winner, I'm gonna go out and say Category 9's gonna blow everyone away.
Ooh, that's a hurricane reference.
Oh yeah, didn't even try.
Molly knows all about those hurricanes there in Georgia.
Brian, what do you gather with this?
I'm
match?
I'm very curious to why this team is there. So
it is an interesting pick because we had guessed who
100%
this team was going to be, and I don't think anyone saw this one coming.
No, Deep 13 was like the one that everyone was like, okay, so they're going to be in it. The Odd Couple, and then it was like excuse me, Brandon Hanna's in this? Wait, how did he weasel his way in?
Because it's Brandon Hanna, and he's gonna weasel his way in.
Yeah, so I'm very intrigued to see this team. Now, I mean, to come out and play the Odd Couple off the bat,
former team's champions, the Odd Couple.
That is a hill to climb. So for that, I'll pick Odd Couple. But I'm intrigued by this category 9.
I think I'm kind of in your ballpark, Brian. If I was in Vegas and I had to put money on it, I'm probably going to go with the Odd Couple on this one, just because they've proven themselves time and time again. Former team champions. Snyder made it to the finals of the singles tournament. They're a tough team, but again, we've never seen Jader and Brandon together. We haven't seen Brandon. I don't think we've seen Brandon in a singles match in a hot second.
I can't. If we have, I can't think of it in a while.
The time we saw him was in IG, right?
Intergeeked him.
Yeah.
So it's been a hot second since we've
when your
seen
husband knocked him out.
When Alex whooped him.
He knocked him out of the tournament.
So, but there's a reason why they were the people chosen to be in this team's tournament. So I'm very curious to see how they're going to work as a team, how they're going to do. So let's get this thing started. Let's see exactly how they're going to do this. Brian, roll the tape.
All right.
I'm reckless with my betting money. I'm not allowed to bet in Vegas. I always go for the underdog.
You know, I'm glad we can hear
Oh,
Brandon
there he is.
talk
Right off the bat, we know that
I
guy.
talk too much. Roxy talks way too much. Somebody really needs to shut her up. Leave the trash talk to me, and you just keep trying to blow smoke up your players' skirts, and I'll be back.
You're damn right.
Jader and Hannah? That's the team?
He's just an IG player. Ken's not stupid enough to put him in. Ken's as stupid as they come.
Oh, man.
Hurricane! Jader has had a pretty decent year for a dude plucked out of the audience. He always stumbles into trouble with that second round.
Ah, yes. Everyone wants to know why I put Category 9, Brandon Hanna and Jada Paramo in this tournament.
I didn't know that there were like no requirements at all to get into the team's tournament anymore.
Hanna and Paramo want this more than any other players I know.
Mark, the Android, and Draco. The Insider, Jeff Snyder. The Odd Couple. I'm back after a devastating finals loss, and I am hungry. I am coming for my belt. The belt I've worn twice. The team title belt.
I actually have the Odd Couple winning the tournament.
You guys think?
Oh, damn.
Jader is the Odd
Wow.
Couple, one of the greatest teams to ever play, champions.
I was a little too nice at the end to guys like Riley and Ethan Irwin and Adam Calder. It's tough to get mad at these guys. But Brandon Hanna.
However.
It's a pump.
I mean, if I can't manage the Drews from the sidelines, I have to manage them in the game.
Yeah, no, okay. Yeah, totally. So that should be pretty fun.
Your day's coming. And I think it's today. Tough draw for you. Odd Couple. Out.
Wow.
That is an old
can I
picture of
say-
Brandon.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
can I say how different Brandon looks? Brandon has a bit of a glow up going on there.
Yes.
I see you, Brandon Hanna. I see you.
Ooh.
Look, it's
A
a
sassy
cool
nerd
story. You
chronic.
got the former champions trying to make their way back, and can they do it? Can they coexist again?
We're
as
here
the
for a
Odd
sassy
Couple and
nerd
do
chronic.
what they
We're
did
here
when
for
they
a
took the
sassy
titles off
Eric.
of one of the greatest teams of all time in the Shire Wolves? And can they do it again?
Love
Jeff
it.
Snyder is
Rachel,
arguably the best.
you
teams
are the
player
first
we've ever
person
seen.
to
He's a
know this.
two-time champion.
Noted.
He had
I've
6
had
title
this for like
defenses with the
2
Patriots,
weeks.
It would be
It's
great
my
to see
new
them
little
kind of come
Funko
back
Pop
to
holder.
glory. And on the other hand, you have Brandon
it's-
Hanna, who's never played in this division.
It's in
before.
rave
What if
mode,
he can make a
though,
name
right
for
now.
himself in this division?
Change
And
his
then
colors.
Jada Paramo, a guy plucked out of the crowd in Orlando. And we know already the beat that he's had with Roxy, and Roxy's been so tough on Jada in that last match. Maybe Jada wants to shut her up and do something here
A
today
jacket
by
with
doing
no
so by
shirt.
taking out her prize
I
possession
would
in
say
the odd couple. And
a
then don't forget
90%
about
chance
the pit boss,
of
Ken Napsok.
the chesticles showing.
There's gonna be a lot of chest
He
hair.
was sort of
Yeah.
talked into his managerial role, even when you're
Maybe a
talking
sport
as recent
coat
as the singles
and
tournament. Has
nothing
he
under.
settled in? What is his coaching strategy going to be like? We know what a Roxy
It's sad
Stryer
that
brings to the
you have
table.
to.
We've seen her
The most
legendary Vince
challenging
Lombardi-like
thing is to
motivational
figure out
speeches.
what the color
How
of the
is
sports
Ken
coat would be,
going to
rather than
counter that locker
is he going to
room
have a shirt on?
presence? And I guess we're going to find that out right now because we welcome in both the manager, Ken Napsok,
Hashtag
and
pink
the
hoodie.
manager,
I was gonna say Ken
Roxy
knows how to rock a pink
Stryer.
hoodie.
I guess I
That
have
pink
the
hoodie
floor. I'll
does
kick
look
off
quite
here.
comfortable,
Ken
though.
Napsok, I just asked the question to the fans and everybody watching, and I'm going to ask you
And happy birthday, Miss
How
Kylie.
do
Happy
you
birthday, Kylie.
counter
Yes,
Roxy's
happy birthday.
incredible inspirational speeches with your team?
By silence. Letting my players know that they know what they're doing. They don't need me chatting in their ear. They don't need me cheerleading on the side. They're adults. They're professionals. They wanted this
Thank
more
you.
than anyone
I like-
on my roster.
I
have
like a good
great
comfortable hoodie.
collection of players on my team, and everyone's mad at me. Deep 13, deep
It's been
13's
warm
mad.
here, unfortunately,
I
again.
just
So
think Hannah and Jada
air on, got the
wanted
fan
this. They
on.
wanted to be here. They wanted to
like
work together. And when you
59
look
here.
a player or players in the eyes, and you go, I don't need to say anything. You know what you're capable of. They're a young army, and you got to bleed an army sometimes. And we got a championship caliber team to go out there and to improve what we can do to ourselves and to everyone in the league. And that's
I'll
kind
put
of
my
it. That's
AirPods
kinda all
in.
you
If
need
it
to
freezes,
say.
it's my fault.
But before we get to Rox, I got to ask you, Ken.
It's always
I'll
Bryce.
tell you that it didn't just throw me off that
Aha.
you didn't put Deep 13. It threw me off that you put Brandon Hanna in there, who has been vocal against
Brandon
you,
Hanna
has
slipped him a
argued
nice
against you, has
crisp
said you shouldn't be
$20 bill.
the manager.
I thought you were
who
gonna say
kicked
a
you
nice
out of his
crisp
match and then
$5
lost.
bill.
Who mad you when you lost. How and why?
$5 bill, just
And what is the
me in
relationship
that
like
team's
with you and Hannah now?
It's cold, it's frosty, and it doesn't need to be anything else. Look at all the championship teams in sports, which this is all through the history of athletics. I always go to the 78 Yankees. You and I are Yankee fans, Harloff. They didn't get
Gross.
along. You can go along the way to other teams. There's so many players that get along on the field and not off. Hannah and I don't need to be friends and have a cup of tea after this. Absolutely not. I need him to
No
know
way to
do
go.
what he's capable
You
of. and what
drink
he
as
believes
many
he's
of those
capable
Long Islands
And
as
Get
you
it,
can
girl.
today.
Get
Yes.
it, girl. Yeah.
That is my
Than
go-to
anything
karaoke
else.
drink.
You just gotta
Because
be
it only
open
takes
to
a
it.
couple, and then I'm like, I can
try.
sing
That's on tough.
anything.
Yeah.
Roxy, you're shaking your head. Where
I'm
they go.
highly concerned that this show is going to give me wrinkles, and I've been really trying to work on my skin routine. But that speech from Ken Napsok, what? You're going to be silent with two newbies who've never been in this team's tournament, who barely know each other, let alone how to play this game yet? I mean, I'm stoked that that's your strategy, because woof.
Woof.
What is this team?
Her,
Why don't we?
her drink
Is there no
has the
standards
biggest
anymore
straw
for
I have
how
ever
you
seen.
Get into the team tournament?
Is that like that looks like a boba tea?
Oh, that makes
You have to be
sense.
a person. You have to be born. That's how you become a player in the movie trivia Schmoedown teams tournament, because there's no prerequisite, clearly, because these two guys are here.
Wow. All right. Well, shots fired by Roxy Stryer
Pew, pew,
and you have
pew.
Ken Napsok, who confident in his choice, and we're going to find out exactly what happens in just a moment. Here, good luck to
Kylie,
both
that's
Roxy
what Botox
Stryer
is
and
for.
Ken Napsok. See you in a moment.
What, wrinkles?
All right,
Yeah.
so we're going to remove both Ken and Roxy. And
Apparently it
let's
helps
say,
with
look, Roxy's
migraines.
fired up, and Roxy
Oh
wants
yeah,
to
and
take this team out
TMJ.
and move on forward.
I get
and
it in my
Ken
jaw
seems to be
because I
confident
grind
with
my
his
teeth at
decision.
night.
Oh, I
Yeah,
do
they seem
too.
ready to
Oh,
go, Christian.
I
I was
need
a
to get
big fan
Botox for my
of the early
migraines
80s
then.
show that Ken had with
Surprisingly
Jeff Altman,
helpful
comedian of
in the
note,
jaw.
And with Roxy Stryer ready to go, I
Ooh,
think you and I
Brian,
are just
that-
about prepped. Do you have any last questions for moi?
I mean,
Are you
Shannon
ready?
did just put out a bloody hand
yeah, yeah.
picture. That was
It's
terrifying.
time for the movie
I don't know.
trivia Schmoedown.
I don't
I like Shannon for that because I feel like
Introducing first,
Chandru is just being a jerk.
Representing
He's not even a heel anymore.
the Burning
I do
Truth.
too. But Hannah is just so entertaining when you're just like, this guy again.
I
You don't
love
go there.
Hannah because everyone hates Hannah, and that's what it's supposed to be.
Exactly.
I mean, in that case, Andrew's not far off
No.
I guess.
at making people be mad at him.
Guys,
Oh, look at Hannah's fluffy hair.
They are here.
Where are those
Let me
flowers
start with
from?
the hit. So, Brandon, I'm going to ask you the same question I asked Ken. You have been vocal against Ken. You have said that you
I
should
like
have
it.
been the one managing the
Jader's little
groups.
mini bar back there.
I know. I'm looking at
Oh,
that.
I
He's
a
got up
stream.
there.
You've done all these stuff. You've had these arguments, and then Ken gives you the chance to be in the teams. Our fence
see
is mended.
fireball.
What's it like right now?
Well, you know, Christian, I look back and I think about what happened to poor Jader in the singles tournament. I thought to myself, wow, what a talented individual. He is such a great person to have on the Burning Droogs, but it's a damn shame.
Looks
about
like he
his
either got a
manager.
better
If only
camera
he
or
had
better
somebody
lighting
else
too.
there to
Little column A, little
inspire
column
him,
B.
to show
Yeah,
him
I think
his
so.
light. And I figured, well, I didn't win the vote to be manager of the Droogs. So I asked myself, what could I do to really be in Jader's corner? And I figured, well, I could be on a team with Jader. And with me here, sure, Ken's here too. You know, that relationship
Ken
is what it is. But with me here, Jader can thrive. I can thrive. Category 9 can thrive.
Okay, but Jader, when you look at hurricanes, sure, they're very dangerous and unpredictable.
I wanna hear what
But with
Jader
Brandon
thinks of
Hanna,
Ken.
I'd say he was just as much, whether it's on Twitter earlier this year, on
Jader just
Schmoedown
reminds me of
recap
like that
shows
nice
where
person that
he just
just
seems
like, yeah.
to be a
Jader's a
wild card
freaking
and fly
sweetheart.
off the rails.
I
So
love
is
Jader.
having you as a teammate going to be a calming influence for him? Are you the
Kylie,
anchor
don't say that.
of Category 9?
Don't say that. That's
we're
an
gonna
insult,
see,
Kylie.
obviously today.
That's too low. That's too low of a blow.
I don't know about being an anchor. I obviously we reached out to each other, we talked to each other, and I was
No,
like, I think me and you, we can.
So people are
do some
asking-
damage. We're gonna wreak some damage.
Jake
and
had some
that's
like
pretty much it, man. It
emergency,
was a
like
very
literally
quick conversation.
10
Hey, are you
minutes
in?
before we
Yes, I'm
started.
in.
Yeah.
So
Let's go for it.
that is why
All right, so Brandon Hanna,
is not here
Jada
tonight.
Paramo, you face
he was
But he was
originally
also
here.
scared of
in
losing.
the
Yeah.
Odd Couple in just a moment. See you in a moment. Good luck.
Watch, this always happens when
I don't
Jake's
I
not
don't
here.
even know
I
if
get
these
like
guys
19
have ever
points.
shook hands in person. I do know the team you're about to introduce slept in bunk beds in Chicago.
Hey.
And their opponents, representing the Rock Stars,
Kylie, let me
of 6 wins,
see if I have access
4
to it. That's a
defeats,
good question.
and 3 knockouts. They are the former movie trivia Schmoedown.
Don't do it just yet, because I'm not sure if I have access to
it. The Android, Mark and Draco, and the Insider.
Oh, because it's Jake's under control of that. If you can't get to it, maybe message them.
Are here. They are ready to go. And Draco.
Holy crap, we were wrong. He has a shirt on.
Both been vocal about,
Oh, man.
is this the last run for
Maybe
the
he'll
Odd
rip it
Couple?
off.
How many times you've been very successful together?
Or maybe he's trying just a new strategy altogether after losing.
We don't know yet, but it seems. How are you feeling, and what's the communication been like leading up to this tournament?
It's been great. You know, Jeff and I have talked a couple of times over this about things other than the Schmoedown, and you know, I adore Jeff. Jeff and I play really well together. If we did break up, it wouldn't be Sonny and Cher getting divorced. It would be Matt and Ben wanting to go do other things and still be friendly with each other. But I could play with Jeff for the rest of my days in this game because he plays to my strengths. I play to his strengths, and I think we're good together. So whatever will be, will be. But all being said, when this is all said and done, I have nothing but good things to say about Jeff or Roxy. And never will.
You know, well, Jeff, the fans in the Schmoedown community have no shortage of words to say for you, sometimes in your favor, sometimes to your detriment. But either way, you look at the amount of Wheaties boxes behind you, that's around how many legendary performances you or your teams have had in the movie Trivia Schmoedown. So what do you, the Odd Couple, plan on showing the world here, not just today, but through the run that you could go on in this tournament?
I mean, I want to shock the world. I made it to the finals. I already shocked him once, right, in the singles tournament. Now Andreyko and I are going to do it again. I want to grow old with this guy. We just got to find a way to spice it up. And I think that, Jader and Brandon, those guys, they're going to help us. They're going to help us get our mojo back. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey.
They're like the Spanish Fly for our relationship.
A lot of talk before the match even starts, Christian. I like where this is headed.
I don't understand.
We're going to bring back Category 9. Here they are. Category 9 is
a little
here.
too sophisticated
And now
for me.
the
And Draco's very
odd couple,
sophisticated.
Category 9 are ready to play, Mark. What do we got?
All right, the rules of round number 1. At least one
All
competitor.
right, guys,
has
if
to
you've
have a
never
Dr.
joined
James
in for our
Beckett price
play
guide
along,
behind them, so thanks for
play along
providing
with the
that, Mr.
competitors.
Snyder.
Question
In
for
round
question.
number 1, although it is the team
Whiteboard.
format, it's an individual
Round 1, we write our
exercise of
questions
movie
down.
trivia, Schmoedown
Round 2,
knowledge.
it's whoever
8
screams
questions
it
are asked
loudest
to
for
the
first.
field.
So,
For your teammate to answer these questions.
feel free to
However,
answer
every
along in
point
the
that
chat.
you
The
earn
chat is a
will
little bit
be
delayed
added to your team
for us, so feel free to
total.
answer the chat. It's
Question
not
for
going
1
to be
point. No penalty for missing a question. There is no
so
stealing
play along, have
in
fun.
round number
Should be an
1.
interesting match. Let's see what happens.
I didn't hear any of that. Can you repeat it? Did you repeat the question?
JTE rule,
No.
which I was about to get to. As a team, you have 3 of those, and so use those wisely. Those are for repeat the question. You're going to buy yourself another 15 seconds to get that correct answer. You also each have 1 challenge to be issued as a team. You may initiate a challenge, and we'll bring in your manager.
Oh,
to
that
confirm.
I'm not.
Did said
I'm not gonna
challenge
lie.
is taking
For like
place. That
half
may
a
be used at
second,
any
maybe
time
even
throughout
like up
the
to 5, I was like,
three-round match. Christian,
how did
I
he-
saw a lot of hubbub. I
how did
saw
he
a
get
lot
to
of trash
point
talk.
seven?
How did he
But
get
now
there?
all I'm seeing are game faces.
But
These
how?
4 gentlemen look
How
ready
did
to
you do
go.
that?
All right.
Like
so we
I
asked Mark
definitely
and
stared
Draco,
at
are you
that
ready?
for a solid 5 seconds before going.
Brandon
Wait a
Hanna, are
minute.
you ready?
I'm ready.
Jeff Snyder, are you ready?
As ready as those flowers look back there.
Yeah.
Jader, are you ready?
Let's go.
Then let's get ready to Schmoedown. Round number 1, question number 1.
In the category
Action
Action Adventure.
Who plays the character of Marco Ramius, the commanding officer of Red October in The Hunt for Red October?
You know,
Well,
Christian,
glad Jake's not here.
The Odd Couple. I'm going to give you some trivia here. Which 2 comedians that lived together became the odd couple that we know? Not Walter Matthau and Jack Lemmon.
Gotta ask me later. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, hands up. And Mark Andreyko?
Sean Connery.
Oh.
Yes. Brandon
All right.
Hanna?
Sean Connery.
Jeff Snyder?
Sean Connery.
Sean
And Jada Paramo.
Sean Connery.
All right. Here, so it's tied up. as we
Jeff
get
Snyder,
to
you have been
question
playing
number
this
2.
game for far too
Be
long.
very
We haven't
disappointed. At least one of you didn't attempt an impression there. Crime movies is the next category, and for a point, Charlize Theron, Mark Wahlberg, and Edward Norton co-star in what 2003 heist movie? The answer to my trivia question, Christian.
I don't
Steve
know.
Simone
I
and may he
think I
rest in
know.
peace, James Price.
I would have gotten it. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. And Brandon Hanna.
Italian Job?
That'd be The Italian Job.
Yes, it is.
Also,
Jader.
you, Brandon Hanna. Where's your whiteboard?
Yay.
Yep. Jader.
I
Prom.
loved that movie, and I loved all the
Mark
the
Andreyko.
little cars.
The movie ignored
Mini
him.
Cooper.
Almost was
Yeah, the Mini
sued. He
Cooper
had to be
scene.
in The Italian Job.
Here it is. Fact
That
from
game.
the Android.
Such a good movie.
As we get to the 3rd question, category of dramas.
So dramatic.
What 1989 Edward Zwick film is about the 54th Massachusetts Infantry Regiment, the Union Army's first African-American regiment in the American Civil War?
Glad Mark Andreyko referenced
not Civil War,
Spanish
though.
Fly.
Yeah,
You know, everybody
um,
talks about Eruption, but it's an acoustic tune on Van Halen 2.
I
Nonetheless,
have a guess,
Okay.
but
And 5, 4,
Trying to look up Brandon's thing.
2, 1. Pens down, please. Jeff Snyder.
Glory?
Glory.
Oh my god!
Nice.
I should have known that.
Yay!
They made us watch that in 8th
Glory,
grade.
glory, hallelujah.
And Brandon Hanna.
That would be Glory.
So let's go to the tie game here.
Ah,
As we get to our
I should
next
have gotten
question.
that.
Yeah, everybody seemed to be playing well and settling in nicely. Let's see how you handle this next category. It's the 1890s. Excuse me, the 1990s.
I love
And here's the question.
The rest of forever.
Who stars
It's
as
forever.
a nomad simply known as the Postman in 1997's The Postman?
I'm writing a name down.
I can't say it's not Ralph Biscuits.
Don't give away who it's not.
Right.
Somebody was probably writing Ralph Biscuits.
5,
Where are these Brandon Anzas?
3,
He's writing it down. Yeah.
1.
Writing.
I don't.
Pens
writing.
down, please.
I said
Pens
Tom
down, please.
Hanks.
And Jada Paramo.
Kevin Costner.
Yes.
Oh.
And Draco.
He sings a duet with Amy Grant in the credits. Kevin Costner.
I was
didn't know that.
in the
Brandon
middle
Hanna.
of writing Tom
didn't
Hanks
pull that
also,
one.
but
Brandon did not have it. And
I
Jeff
was like,
Snyder.
this isn't it, but it's a name.
Kevin Costner.
The odd couple takes their first lead. And Jada Paramo doing exactly what he did in the first round, staying perfect thus far. As we get
Brandon.
to our next question, question 5. And that would be fantasy sci-fi.
Okay, I have a chance.
All right. James Bobbin directed
Ooh.
what 2016 Disney fantasy sequel starring
Oh.
Johnny Depp and Sacha Baron Cohen?
Wait.
I'm going to go and
Oh, I
say
know
the
what it
funniest line ever in Breaking Bad or Better Call Saul is when Saul says that he once hooked up with a girl because he convinced her he was Kevin Costner.
That one's a good one. And 5,
No, that
4, 3,
What?
2, 1.
JG.
All right, that was Paramo, first
Yeah.
one. Okay, here it is.
it's this.
James Bobbin directed what 2016 Disney fantasy sequel starring Johnny Depp and Sacha Baron Cohen? First one by category
This is
9.
the only one I can think of, but I thought it was a different director.
It's a tricky son of a
Good
bitch
question.
And
Because
Wow.
my mind first went Sweeney Todd, but that's
3,
not freaking Disney.
2, 1. All right, pens
Alice
down.
Cooper.
And Mark Andreyko.
Oh,
Through the Looking Glass?
The Looking Glass is correct. And
I put
Brandon Hanna.
Charlie and the Chocolate
Is the
Factory
full
2
title not
question mark?
Alice Through the Looking Glass.
Alice Through the Looking Glass is correct. In Snyder,
Challenge.
Alice Through the Looking Glass.
correct. And Jader Hurricane Paramo.
Nope.
Do we
Didn't-
want to?
I like that he wrote
Challenge.
no.
Do we want to
Challenge.
challenge Mark Andreyko's answer there, Jader and
You-
Ken?
Do you want to bring in? Will you bring in Ken?
Yeah.
What did he
Let's
say?
bring in Ken.
Through the
We're gonna
Looking
lose
Glass.
it, and they're not gonna have it.
All right. So Ken,
The full thing.
there's a conversation. Go ahead, Brandon. You can make your
Valid
case to
challenge.
manager why you want to challenge it. Go ahead.
All right. What do we think here, Ken? Here's a chance for you to redeem yourself. Is it not the full title if you don't include the name Alice in the beginning? Is that something we want to look into, or we do
I
want
would
to
challenge
let this
that.
one slide?
I'm morally opposed to challenges, but I also think this one is worth a challenge. If you
I think
feel
it's
it, I
100%
want to go with your gut
I
instinct
think
here.
it's
love
challengeable.
Mark Andreyko. I want
100%.
nothing to do with pissing Mark Andreyko off, but I also want-
Definitely if it's
All right,
not
we
the full
challenging
title of
Ken?
the movie.
yes.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to challenge that. All
Want
right.
to get a defense?
What is your defense?
Well, I think if you asked for a sequel of Lord of the Rings, you'd say The Two Towers, and Through the Looking Glass is that basically. But go on, do your thing.
We're going
But then the
to
full title would be
confer
Alice in
with
Wonderland.
myself
I mean-
and
I mean, what
We'll be back.
I would imagine, whatever you would see on IMDb would be what the title
Yeah.
would be, except for
On
maybe
IMDb,
like
it says like the short. I think that's a 100% valid challenge.
it's a
like-
smart.
In the words
It's
of
not a
Dark
bogus
Helmet, we're
challenge.
back and we have the combination. So after consulting with the judges, we have come to the conclusion that the challenge will be upheld.
Yeah.
The full title of the film is Alice Through the Looking
Yeah.
Glass. It's not a Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back, or a The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers situation. The full title of the movie is Alice Through the Looking Glass. There's no colon, and there's also another film from 2006 called Through the
I
Looking
was
Glass.
gonna say there's
So
another film
it's a
called.
tough call. But it is the correct one,
Ah.
as the precedent has been set. Mark Andreyko's point will not be awarded, and the usage of the challenge
Good job.
for
Smart.
category 9.
Very
will be
good.
done.
100% good challenge.
All right, so we're going to remove
Not
Roxy
mad at it.
and we're going to
Not
remove
mad at
Ken,
that challenge.
and we will get back here.
That-
First time in a while
now
I'm
the
not mad
score
at it.
will be odd couple 9.
I
category
mean,
9
very
has
mixed
8
feelings
points.
on challenges.
All right,
Sometimes
as we get to
they're
our
absolutely
next
needed,
question
and
here. Our
sometimes
next question
like,
mark is number 6.
Better than a Green
Yeah, and
Hornet
after a tough
challenge.
ruling like
This
that, I
one
don't
I thought
expect
was
a lot of noise, but it is the category of comedies.
Ha ha ha.
Sure. Okay, we'll move on to the question for a point. What 2005 comedy co-stars Jim Carrey and Taya Leone as a rich couple after they lose all their money?
I'm not gonna pull it.
So right now, only Jeff Snyder is perfect.
Oh my
Jada
God.
Promo also missed that one.
I can literally picture
Correct. Christian, have you ever
I
heard
love
of
me
crime?
some Jim
Fun.
Carrey though.
I do too, and I can't
3. That wasn't me. 2.
think of this.
1. Pens down, please.
Something
and
Jane.
Brandon Hanna.
That would be Fun with Dick and Jane.
Ah, that
Jeff
Oh,
Snyder.
I never saw that one.
I almost
Fun
just
with
broke
Dick
my
and
phone.
Jane.
Yes. Jader.
Fun with Dick and Jane.
And Mark Andreyko.
Fun with Dick and Jane.
Yes. All right. So 11-10 after that one. And now we have question 7 in the category of horror/thriller.
Oh, interesting.
Who plays the lead role of Lieutenant Mike Harrigan, who is attempting to solve a strange string of murders that are mounting in Los Angeles in Predator 2?
I haven't even seen Predator 1.
The gusto with which you read
I'm
that.
writing
How long have you been waiting for a
a
Predator?
name.
All my life.
Rachel, that
As
is
young
what
Anakin
kept popping in
Skywalker.
my head, and I couldn't get that out.
5, 4, 3, 2.
I wrote a name down.
I know this
Down
name
and
from Predator.
Danny Glover?
Yes.
Oh, we got it.
I put Donald Glover.
Oh, Ronald did
Oh
not.
no!
Oh, no.
Donald Glover.
Wrong one.
I'm getting too old for this.
Yeah.
Danny Glover.
Yes, and Brandon Hanna.
That would be Danny Glover.
I need to do a Predator
So
rewatch.
that one, and we see ourselves now. The Odd Couple.
I want to watch
as
Alien. That's one
Jeff
I haven't
Snyder
seen
has
that I
not
need
missed.
to
So if
watch.
Jeff
Oh my
Snyder
God,
gets the
yes.
following question,
We should have done that for
he
Halloween.
will have a chance for the
Ooh.
bonus question. Mark, question number 8.
That's right. We are excited. The fans are watching. The dogs are barking. Your last category, animated movies. Movies drawn by hand, computer, claymation, stop motion. And here's the query. Chris Rock voices an overzealous white blood cell with little respect for authority in what 2001 animated live-action hybrid film from the Farrelly brothers?
It also has Bill Murray.
Talk about closing it out.
Jeff
That's a
Snyder
tough question.
has an opportunity to do what he did in the singles tournament here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jada Parama.
Osmosis Jones.
Oh no!
Yes, Mark Andreyko.
Osmosis Jones.
Never seen it.
Brandon Hanna.
I saw
That
like
would
half
be
of it.
Osmosis Jones.
Jeff for the perfect round.
I almost messed this up. Osmosis Jones.
Yes,
Oh,
good
perfect
job.
round.
For Jeff Snyder. All right, so Jeff Snyder
So we
has
just
an
shout it
opportunity
out
to get
because
the Odd
he's the
Couple to
only
go
one
up by 3 points. Jeff, this is going to be for you and only you. You just have your hands up. You do not have to write it down. Here is the question. Jeff, are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, here it is. What 2008 film stars Seth?
The category.
There's no category. It's just a bonus question.
Oh, forgive me. All right.
All right. What 2008 film stars Seth Rogen and James
Oh, Pineapple
Pineapple
Express.
Express.
after witnessing a murder?
I knew that one.
Pineapple Express.
For one more point, Jeff Snyder.
I
They
knew
go
that
by
one.
3 points here, Mark, as the challenge was uphill. It was a great challenge this time by Brandon Hanna. It wasn't a Green
Oh,
Hornet
Electric
type
Knight.
of challenge.
It wasn't a Green
And
Hornet
they
challenge.
wind up seeing themselves down
No,
by
it definitely
3
was
as
not.
we get into round 2.
Green Hornet, good movie, great soundtrack.
I love
The
Pineapple
Odd Couple
Express.
enjoying a
I saw the
3-point
movie
lead despite
once.
that challenge, Christian. And now as we careen
I
into
think
round
that's
number 2, it's the wheel round, the wheel of fate.
What's
Doom,
the-
and
what is it that he
almighty
calls his
justice. Each
grandma?
team gets a spin at that wheel. Once to settle on a category,
He has a funny
16
nickname for
format,
his grandma.
with 6
I can't
questions
remember.
will be asked to that team
yeah, that's
and
a
that team
too far
alone.
for me
Each
to-
question
That's
for
a bit of a
2
fight.
points,
It's like
no penalty for
it's like
missing a
his
question. However,
Bubba or something.
stealing is available. So if you're not sure of the answer, ask for multiple choice. We'll give you 4 options. One of
Bubby?
which is the
Is it
correct
Bubby?
answer. At that
Bubby
point, the
makes
question
sense.
goes down
Probably
to
Bubby.
1.
I keep
In this
thinking of
new virtual age that
Babushka.
we live in,
Yeah.
we're going to kick the other team out of the stream, and they'll be brought back in after the series of questions are done to possibly field any
So I have 2
steal
points.
attempts. And just a friendly
I have
reminder
3.
to each team,
Yeah.
you
Quattro.
confer on each and every
Yay.
question. We
Look
do
at us.
ask that you give us a
Look at us
Although-
striving.
final
Here, it's
answer
here, so
when
that might
you
mean
are
that this
wagering
team
your
Is
guess.
on the wheel.
All right. Roxy,
Great.
60 seconds to
Jeremy.
decide if you want to go first or second starting now.
I could literally cry with how in love I am with both of you. I have missed the Odd Couple so much. You're doing amazing. Jeff with that perfect round. And honestly,
Nice job,
Andreko, to me, you had a perfect round too.
you would've
Yeah, that was a rookie rusty mistake. I'm sorry, guys.
Don't be sorry. It is what it is. And if they're going to play like that, they're going to make it challenging for us, but we're still going to.
Jake's already at 39.
Because 1900.
I think that we should probably go first. How are you guys feeling?
I actually think we should punt, but Andreko, that leaves you.
You're carrying us today by the.
You have the hot hand right now, Jeff. If you want to go second, I'm fine with that.
Let's let them go first. Yeah.
Okay.
Odd Couple loves to take it from behind. What?
All right, remove you guys. You guys
gotta buy me dinner first.
You gotta buy me
and
dinner
Andreko, you guys
first,
can
hey.
stay in the waiting room until you find out what your opponents have spun before we
I
move
love
to the
it.
other
I love
room.
how Mark
All right,
just
Roxy,
started
you're gonna
looking
stay
around.
in the waiting room
Remember to do
and keep your hands
research.
up, please, while the other team spins. All right.
That's
So
a good one.
Ken
Call
will
back.
be back
Your
here
research.
with Jader and with Brandon. Ken, you got 60 seconds to talk to your team before they spin.
Look, Jader and Lindsey Buckingham's hair during the Tusk recording. Listen up.
Oh,
Here's what we got. The pressure's on us.
Hey, I
We had
dig
a great round.
Brandon's
Don't
hair.
worry about their
Dig
score.
it.
Worry
So
about
floofy.
you. Yeah,
I wanna,
it's
like,
Pat
still,
bumper
like,
sticker
just
kind of
like,
inspiration here from me, but that's all you need. You know, you've watched this game, you've rooted for this game, you've lived in this game. Go have some fun. Be loose. Shake it up. Have a White Claw, seltzer, apple juice, or something like that, and go have some fun.
I mean, an apple White Claw would be
I just
pretty
want to
big.
add, just to give a little bit of a better pep talk, Jader, you did really well. You didn't do as good as me in round one, but hey, that was expected. You did really well. We're still in this.
Brandon
Let's
is
get the lead
great.
right.
This guy.
You're my teammate right now, bro. Let's go for it. That's
Humble,
all.
That
humble
is
as
why
always, Brandon.
Brandon
Humble as
is
always. All right, here comes the wheel.
You did
I think,
great. Not
this
as
is
good
very
as
advantageous for this team chemistry that it is a virtual match, not in studio. We do want to give a huge shout out to our Schmoedown beloved patron, John Layton, ladies and
Yay,
gentlemen,
John.
sponsoring not a slice, but the entire wheel. Thank you so much,
Wow.
John. John's preferred slice is Ice Cube movie. So thank you for that,
Oh,
John Layton.
let's
We
not
also
get that
do have a
wedge for me,
sponsored
please.
individual wedge, and that wedge is
Unless
Kevin
it's,
Smith. So if either team
21
spins
Jump
Kevin Smith
Street.
and fields the questions therein, we're going to find out who that patron is. Could it be Kevin Smith himself? Could it be Chris Jericho? Who the hell knows? Let's get that
Or
wheel spun.
musicals.
All
Give me
right, so
PIXAR.
here
I want
is the
that
spin.
PIXAR one.
There's also Kevin Smith on there. I saw that.
John Layton's
I
wheel.
won't do
Round and
good
round
there.
it goes. And it's careening towards animated.
PIXAR.
Oh,
That's PIXAR.
It's Pixar. So
Take it,
Pixar,
take it,
you have
take it,
60
take it.
seconds to decide if you want to stick with Pixar
They're
starting
gonna
now.
keep it.
Jader?
Yeah, I mean, this is one of the ones that we talked about.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
if you're all in, Jader, I'm all in. We're a team. We're going to make
Yes!
this decision as a team.
Yay!
Yeah.
Let's
Let's
get
not
more than
believe in
2
tomorrow. Let's
points.
do it.
All right, so Pixar it is. Okay. All
John,
right,
I
Ken,
fully back that
we're-
decision.
The other team has
Watch, I'm gonna get
been
nothing right.
removed. You are going to be removed as well.
I'll be very-
And now
I'll be really
we are going
devastated
to
if I
get
don't.
to 6 questions in the realm of Pixar.
I guess we don't have to write.
6 questions. And are you guys ready?
I've only been doing this for
Ready?
a while.
All right, here you go. Here's the first one. Who voices the character of Jackson Storm, McQueen's new racing rival
I
in
never saw Cars
3?
3.
Isn't it?
What do you think in this one,
Sacha
Jader?
Baron Cohen?
Do you know it?
I got an idea, but I'm not 100%.
I'm pretty sure it's Sacha Baron
If you want to
Cohen.
go multiple choice, we
Fine.
can do that.
4.
That's what I'm going to go
Multiple
with.
All right. Is it A, Michael
Son
Keaton,
of a bitch.
Oh.
Nathan
Say Armie
Fillion,
Hammer.
C, Armie Hammer,
Yeah.
D, Chris
I'll
Cooper?
say Chris Cooper.
Hey, Billy.
Is it who you thought it was?
Well, I want to hear your thoughts first, buddy.
Ooh,
I
Nathan
think it's C.
Fillion
I
would be
think it's
good.
Armie Hammer.
I would agree with that one.
Is it Armie Hammer?
Oh, that's
Final
right.
answer, Armie Hammer.
That's
Correct for
right.
1 point.
It is.
Bro.
Armie
All
Hammer.
right.
I have
Here
not
you go.
seen Cars 3 or Cars 2.
In The
Me neither.
Incredibles, Bob Parr's boss mentions that a company is like an enormous what?
A clock. Enormous clock. 2 points.
So
Again,
close.
I'm feeling multiple choice on this one, Jader.
Yeah, let's
You
go.
feel the same way?
The
Let's do that.
Incredibles is like my Tangled.
All right, multiple choice. Is it A, assembly
Clock.
line?
Oh,
B,
clock is there.
C, engine? D, piano?
A company.
I'm
is
thinking
like
A.
enormous,
I don't know if you were feeling any other
and
answer.
it is this because it has cogs.
Do we get a free repeat of the answers
On the
once?
multiple choice, yes, you get one
Yeah.
free. All right, here it is.
Yeah.
Was it A, assembly line, B, clock, C, engine, D, piano?
Clock. Guys.
If you feel strongly about it, we'll go with it. I was thinking either more B or C. Maybe leaning towards B, but if
Clock.
you feel strongly about A, we'll do A.
4,
Clock.
3,
Let's go with A.
2.
Final answer.
That is incorrect.
pissed.
All right.
Damn.
It's an enormous clock.
Next question.
An enormous.
Which Pixar
Cock?
film involves
No,
a young
clock.
boy named Russell, who is a wilderness scout trying to earn an assisting the elderly badge?
Thinking Up.
Up.
Yeah,
2
Up,
points.
final answer.
That is correct. 2 points.
Boom.
All right. That was question
I love
number
Kevin.
3.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin's
There
a
it is.
girl.
In The Good Dinosaur.
This
what
is the
does
one I
Argo
haven't seen.
name the human boy that he finds?
Bug? I've never seen
This is the only one I haven't seen.
Boy. That's what he names him.
I'm feeling multiple on this, but if you want to use the JTE, you might know. Multiple
I've
choice.
never seen
All right.
this.
Is it A, Nash, B, Buck, C, Spot,
Oh, I
I'll
think
guess
it's Spot.
I'll say
C?
Buck.
I think it's Spot.
That sounds like a
I'm
pet
thinking
name.
maybe A on this one.
5,
A?
4, 3,
I think it's Buck.
2.
Buck, final answer.
That is incorrect. You chose B for Buck. That is incorrect.
Well, that was mine.
All right. Here is the next question.
Question 5. It's a tied ball game at the moment.
Willem Dafoe voices the character
Finding Nemo.
of
Oh
Gil
my God,
in
duh.
what 2003 Pixar film?
Finding Nemo.
Chad is saying
Finding Nemo,
Spot
final
was
answer.
the answer
That is
for the last
correct.
one.
Oh, Spot.
All right, here's your final
Yeah,
question.
that's pretty unanimous.
Randy Newman performs the song
Toy Story.
The Time of Your Life in what 90s Pixar film?
Toy Story 2.
I don't know. I just said Randy Newman because
Time of my life.
I
What do
think
you
I
think?
got it.
5.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Go with your gut, man.
4.
A Bug's Life.
I was going to say it's a
Final
Bug's
answer?
Life.
That's correct for 2 points.
oh,
That was
nice.
a 90s movie. that
You always get me with those.
So
I couldn't- I knew it-
2016,
I knew it wasn't
as
Toy
we
Story.
are
If I
done
thought
with
about
this
it-
round on the Odd Couple, there are 2 opportunities to steal,
It's the time of
both
your life,
with multiple
so live
choice.
it well.
You guys can stick around for
Yeah, I'm thinking of the
steal
Dirty
opportunities
Dancing
and to
song.
see what your
Me too.
opponents
That's the
spin,
only
and then
song
you
I
have to
could
drop
think of.
out. Roxy, you'll be able to choose. You'll be able to talk to your team
I have 10
after
points
their
now.
steal opportunity.
Oh my
All right,
gosh.
so
I have
here we're going to
4.
remove them for the moment.
Honestly, when
Jeff
it
Snyder
said Pixar, I was like,
and Draco will return. And
That
as
was a
soon
little
as they're
bit more
back,
difficult
Jeff
than I was
Snyder
hoping
is
for.
with
yeah.
Well,
Mark
Cars 3 and
Draco, who is now
Yeah.
cleverly
those
renamed
are the
himself
3
to
that I have
Alex.
not seen.
All right,
First
guys.
3.
Any steal opportunities? What's the deal?
Let me tell you first. The score at the moment is 2016. Category 9, 2016.
I had
So
the,
you have 2 opportunities to
Was it-
steal.
I think it was for
both with multiple
N64. I had
choice.
the,
We will read the
or
question,
no,
give you
original
the
PlayStation. I
options,
had
and
the
also
A
let
Bug's
you know
Life
what
game.
they
I had the
chose.
PlayStation on
So you have the
N64.
opportunity.
I had that one.
Are you ready for your steal opportunities,
It
Mark
could
and
have been
Jeff?
N64 or PlayStation. I can't
Here's the
remember.
first one. In The Incredibles, Bob Parr's boss mentions that a company is like an enormous what? A, assembly line, B, clock, C, engine, D, piano. Your opponents chose assembly line.
I liked I liked C there, the engine. What do you think, Andrejko?
I would say either engine or clock.
5, 4,
Up to you.
3,
I'll defer to you.
2.
Engine, final answer.
Boo.
Its incorrect answer was clock.
I mean, all those other ones make sense.
They all
So
make
here
sense.
is the other
That's
one.
the thing. Those are good
True.
multiple choice answers.
In The Good Dinosaur, what does Arlo name the human boy that he finds? Is it A, Nash, B, Buck, C, Spot, D, Butch? Your opponents chose Buck.
I think the Good Dinosaur is just like common between all.
I want to
the
say
fans
Spot
that
because it's
no one
funny
has
because
seen
a
it.
dinosaur naming a kid a pet name, but I don't have any idea. I saw this movie.
I like
once.
that too, Andrejko. I like it.
Spot. Final answer.
That is correct for 1
Ooh,
point.
steal.
All right.
That's good.
So
Wait,
Mark Andrejko picks up his
John Mark. That's
point
solid.
that he lost in the
Damn.
first round.
Clock. All right.
All right, Roxy Stryer, you got 60 seconds to talk to your team before they spin, starting now.
Amazing
see,
job.
we're an
Way to communicate.
educational
Keep up
show.
that communication as we go into this next one. Make sure the time doesn't run out before you guys give your final answer because we almost got close there on that one.
And
also,
right, and that resulted in me just sort of blurting out an answer I wasn't confident in. So you're right. Let's keep an eye on the time.
There's no way they're
If nobody's
taking
confident about
animated.
something, don't let me overrule you.
what if
I'm a
they
strong
spin it and
personality,
then
and Draco.
spin it
If
again
you
and
have a feeling, a good hunch, do it.
Well, I hope so.
I wasn't 50% sure on that one. So that
The good news
you weren't bullying. That was me.
It's only a point. It's only a
Guys,
point.
the
We're in
good
a good
news is we
position
are in
there.
an awesome position right now. They
Yeah,
had
let's
a
run the
really
table. Let's
crappy
get 7
launch.
points.
Yep, here we go. I believe
Yeah,
in you
they
guys.
could go up by
I could
7.
not have more love in my heart right now. You guys are just crushing.
Wow,
it.
wow,
So
wow.
let's spin the wheel.
4 questions?
6.
6.
Okay.
Oh wait, no.
15.
Got and there's my
Right
math
now.
skills.
Yeah, we haven't
It
done
could go
15
up
yet. All right,
by
let's do it.
20.
All right, here we go. So here's the wheel.
Yeah,
First
see?
spin by the odd couple. Of course, unless they land on opponent's choice. But other than that, they
There's
can
a-
spin again if they
I
want
like
to.
this wheel. I don't hate this wheel.
John
I
Layton's
like the
wheel,
colors.
and
2010,
Kevin
there's
Smith
musicals
is
on
lurking as a category.
And-
Ooh, look at that, and Draco. Guess we left out.
Yeah.
Avoiding that PIXAR.
Because it would have spun PIXAR
Round
twice.
and round it goes.
Would've
This
landed
time
on it.
we're
Oh, take it.
Inner geek.
Ooh.
Turn it
Alright,
on.
that's a respin,
Oh,
guys.
yeah,
boo.
man.
All right.
Opponent's
No
choice.
matter what this lands on, we're ready to go.
Again.
No matter what, guys, stay in it. Keep positive. You've got
Here we
between
go.
the two of you. You
Here
know
we
the answer
go.
to every single question that could be asked.
Musicals.
Musicals.
Boom.
And there we
Oh,
go.
here we go, buddy. This is
Here we
you.
go.
This is you, Mark.
Okay.
This
All right.
should
Sing
be
it
interesting.
home, baby. You guys
I
got
can
this.
make-
Every time
All right,
this
Bob and
pops up,
Roxy
I
out.
realize
Mark,
how
you're
many
gonna get 6
musicals I have
questions
not
in the
seen.
realm of
Right.
musicals. All right, so Mark,
Even though I
Ellis
love them.
will be asking.
My favorite being Moulin Rouge.
Thank you. That is my name, and the category is musicals. There
I
is
may
no
or may
chance
not
for a
have been
knockout,
obsessed with that
but
when it
certainly
came out.
within range of
Me
giving
too.
themselves
And had a
sizable
giant
lead and
poster
maybe a
in my
TKO
room.
possibility in round number 3. Category 9 is elected to not challenge the claim that Jeff Snyder is indeed a strong personality. So here we go with your 6 questions. For 2 points, unless you need multiple choice, you can find Tevye, a poor Jewish milkman living in the village of
No, Fiddler on the Roof.
in
Fiddler on the
what
Roof.
1971 musical?
I know this completely, Jeff. Can I go give him the final
Fiddler on the
answer?
Roof.
Why don't you tell it to me before?
Okay. It's Fiddler on the Roof.
Yes, say those words.
Final answer, Fiddler on the Roof.
It's actually Alice Fiddler on the Roof. Hear it with me first.
There was a movie.
All right, here we go. Here's question number 2.
Moving on to your next question for 2 more points. Who directed Hugh Jackman as P.T. Barnum in 2017's The Greatest
I
Showman?
don't know who directed it.
It was Michael something.
I literally just watched this movie for the first time. Like
Michael Giacchino.
That's the name I was thinking. I was
He's a
like, I know.
composer, but hey,
Yeah.
Multiple
it's a
choice.
musical.
I got it, Mark, because I'll know who it is.
All right, your multiple choice options for a point. Is it A, James Mangold,
No.
B, Rob Marshall, C,
Michael
Adam Shankman?
Gracie.
I'm gonna say Adam Shankman.
D.
Yeah.
As in dog.
Oh.
Final answer.
D as in dog, final answer.
That's a good answer because it's correct for a
There
point.
you go.
All right, question number 3.
Yay.
Point.
All right, we're now
Yeah.
tied. And here is your next question. In the
You
world
gave
of
me a big
musicals,
hint on that one.
The Rocky Horror Picture Show. Who
Oh
played
my
the
God.
Okay.
Oh,
I love this movie.
what is his name?
Oh,
Now I want to watch Rocky Horror.
Man,
Multiple choice?
Oh my
I'm
god. What's his name?
blanking on.
I cannot pull his name.
yeah, I know it, but it's not there.
Multiple
Multiple
choice.
choice.
I'll know it when I see it.
Your options for a point. Is it A,
Hands
Gary
in.
Bostwick,
Barry
A.
Bostwick.
B, Dennis Quaid, C,
Well, it's
Yeah.
Don
yeah.
Johnson,
It's Barry
or D,
Bostwick.
Jeff Bridges?
A, right?
A, Barry Bostwick.
Yeah, A
Final
is in
answer.
that one.
That is correct for another point, and they're starting to feel
I
it in this
wanna
category.
Have you seen Brian? Have you seen Rocky Horror Picture Show?
Oh,
Final
I
answer.
adore that movie.
So we know. All right, next one.
All right, that is once again in the category of musicals, 2 points.
I want to be
Willy
dirty.
Wonka in the original Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
I got this,
Yep.
right? Can I say Gene Wilder, Mark?
Wilder.
Gene Wilder, final answer.
Be upset if you didn't get it. That is 2
I would
points.
be
and
upset if you didn't get it either. That is
your next question, and that for 2
I
more
loved when
points.
Glee did the Rocky
What
Horror.
was the name of
Show
Robert
episode.
Preston's character in the 1962 film The Music Man?
First and last, or just for last?
Hands up, Mark.
No
We need-
idea.
First and last name.
Oh, the full name.
Multiple choice it if you don't know.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure the full.
I've
I
only
didn't take the
seen
first
this
name, so
once,
multiple
so I'm
choice,
not going to
please.
pull it.
All right.
I don't think I've
multiple
ever
choice. Your
seen it.
options. 4 in total. Is it A, Albert Peterson, B, Henry
Not Leo
Higgins,
Bloom, that's
C,
producer.
Leo Bloom, or D, Harold Hill?
I'm going to say Henry Higgins.
D, Jeff.
That's
It's
what I
Harold
was
Hill.
thinking, Henry Higgins.
Final answer is D, Harold Hill.
That is correct for another point.
I
And Christians are
appreciate the
negotiating their
producers
way,
and the
multiple choicing it.
choice,
It's a
though.
4-point lead for the odd couple right now. They have a chance to extend that to 6.
If we
Going
get
into
there,
round number 3.
yeah, this is big, Mark. So let's
Yeah.
get it too.
Here it is. One more question. And here it is.
I just realized Mark changed
You
his
can
name to
find
Alice.
the characters of Rizzo,
Grease.
Frenchie, Kinnicky,
Oh,
and
I wasn't
Sandy
even looking
in
at the
what
question. Damn it!
1978 film.
I love
And I
Grease.
say, wait, we're sure it's the first one, right?
Go for it, Stud.
Yes, it's the
All
first
right. Can I say Grease?
Summer
Yes.
Nights is another
Grease, final answer.
karaoke favorite of
Can
mine.
say that, and you would be
I
correct
love
for
that
2 more
movie.
points for Christian.
I
It's
think
a
I would've
6-point
beat Jake.
advantage for the odd couple going
Booyah.
into round number 3 against category 9.
All right, no steal available there as we will bring back Roxy
Nicely
and,
done, Jeff.
and we're just
I have
waiting for
17.
category 9 and we will
Oof.
bring
I have
everyone
6.
back. All right, so there are no steal
have
opportunities
8.
on the table.
If I get more
The
than
score at the
5,
moment
I'm
is odd couple 26.
delighted.
Category 9 has 20.
Like I said,
So
I always do
we
great
will
whenever
now
they
get to round number 3, the final round. Mark,
Oh,
let's go.
Kylie.
This is the round that will
Oh my
determine the
gosh,
match.
Kylie,
Lest we
I've
go to
never
sudden
seen
death
Grease.
overtime.
Oh,
We are prepared with questions
no.
for that.
It's on TV all the
It's
time.
so
Kylie,
We
good.
need a series of numbers from each team. Each team's going to give us 3
West Side
numbers.
Story is
These numbers may range from
I have
1
not seen West Side
20.
Story, and
They
I'm
have to be
avoiding it
unique and
until
may
it comes
not
out.
match your opponent's numbers.
The
Why?
new
I don't know
Each
any.
one corresponds
Yeah.
to a different category of
I've
movie.
never-
Schmoedown.
I would
know nothing.
recommend seeing the
First question
original,
for
but
two.
that's just me being an old person and shaking my finger.
So once we
Go
tell
see
you
Grease and
the
let me know
specific
what you
genre of the 2-point question, the
It's
team will
so
confer
fun.
amongst itself and decide which member will be answering that
I
query
used to
solo.
watch
You may
Grease
not
like
rely on your
every
teammate for
weekend,
the
every other
3-point
weekend.
or the 2-point question, the opposite team.
Me
Yeah.
and my girlfriends would just like have it on in the background when we did
For the
sleepovers.
final 5-point
Always.
question.
I'm sure
There is
Grease
no penalty for missing a question. There is no stealing in round
has to be
number
streaming on
3. So
something.
Christian, because the odd couple came back, they were down halfway through round number 2. Now they have a 6-point lead.
Maybe.
They have the option to give us their 3 lucky numbers first. So Andrejko, Snyder, from 1 to 20, what feels fortunate?
You can watch it on. Well,
Mark,
you have to
You want to
pay.
go first? Pick a number.
My birthday, the 20.
Oh, you have to pay for it all. What the heck?
My birthday, the 10.
The Prime,
Roxy,
Amazon
Birthday.
Prime, you might be able
13,
to
baby.
watch it.
2010, 13.
Guys, yeah.
And for,
Sexy numbers.
On
for
our
category 9.
Birthday numbers.
What do you think?
Yeah, yeah. On Amazon Prime, you can watch Grease.
Birthday
There you go.
There you Kylie.
Yeah, we did.
So I'll go with my birthday month. We'll go 7 first.
All right. And then we'll do 8.
And Ken?
He doesn't talk, remember?
Oh, okay.
I'll go. Let's go. 18.
Oh,
All right. 7, 10,
Trash number.
and 20, 10, and 13 for the odd couple. All right. And reminder to the category 9 has 2
Kylie, you've never
JTs
seen
left.
Wonka
The odd
or-
couple have all 3.
So you never saw
All right. So
Rocky Horror?
let us now have Roxy of 60 seconds.
I'm not a
to
huge
talk
Willy
to your
Wonka
team,
person.
Starting
So
now.
You never know.
I don't mind it. It's
guys
not
stay in this.
as
stay focused.
rewatchable
Make sure
as
we're strategic
no,
about
the
when
other
we hear
ones
the
we're talking
categories,
about.
Who is taking
it
what?
scared me as a
Because
child,
This is
so
where
I
I
don't.
get too cocky, and we're not doing that. We've got a great lead here, but we don't know what Jada and Brandon Hannah are capable of. So I'm feeling really confident and proud of you guys. But stay
okay with
in this. Use your JTs
so
when you need them. You got this.
I just remember
No
when
notes.
Gene Wilder is
All right,
yelling in his office, and he's
now-
like, "You get
Okay.
nothing," and I was like,
talk to his team
Please,
starting
sir.
now. Ken,
"I was
60
like,
seconds.
this is like my dad yelling at me, and
Jada.
I don't like it."
Brandon,
I like
look,
it.
remember when you both
I
DM'd me?
I was
Because I
always
won't give you my
afraid
cell phone
of the
number, and you
tunnel
said
scene.
we
That Scared the crap out of
the
me.
trippy one.
Here. And that
Yeah.
means
Yes.
you belong here.
Scared
you
the
know
crap out of me
There's
when
no
I was a
knowing
little
where
kid.
we're going,
Before
and there's
Mark
no
Ellis took my
sign of
job, I used to
slowing.
call these matches.
Also,
Yeah.
I was
So many
always
things
weirded
go
out
down
about
in the third round.
the family
They
all
can get
sleeping in the
overconfident, they
same
can get
bed or
cocky,
2
and
beds
as we've
pushed
already
together.
mentioned,
I was
they
like,
can mess
what?
up.
That's
Let them do what they're going to do.
It's a very
Do
weird
what
movie.
You know you're capable of doing in this round.
All right.
Billy, I'm going to
Ken
hold you to
Napzok has
that.
talked to his team. Roxy has talked to her team. We're
Oh,
gonna
you're
move
right
Okay,
up.
Roxy.
Kylie,
You're
now
right
we're
up Molly's.
talking.
Now
Yeah.
we will get
Now
to
we're talking.
Jader and Brandon Hanna, category 9.
You are
guys will
right
go
up Molly's
first,
alley.
and you're trying to avoid the TKO here as we get
Magic
to your
Mike
first
is-
category. That is category
Chef.
7. Category 7.
No pressure.
They had
And
to
that
hit all
is
three.
scores and soundtracks. Who will be taking it?
Well,
How
no,
do you
like
feel about that
technically
one,
hit 5 and 3.
Look in your eye.
The
It looks
sequel
like I
is
No, I-
not bad.
I'll take it.
Matt.
All right.
Yeah, and the 5 and the 2.
All right, so Brandon Hanna is going to take this one. And here it is, Brandon Hanna.
Math. We're great at
Who
math.
composed the score for The Lion King and Interstellar?
Hans Zimmer.
John?
That would be Hans Zimmer.
Oh.
For 2 points. All right.
Did you say
So now
Sean?
we
I
bounce
said
to
Elton
Jader
John because Lion
Yeah,
King.
I mean Elton John
for your
sang.
3-point question. You chose musicals.
Oh. Okay.
So here is your 3-point
What is your
question. Here it is.
What?
Julianne Hough and Diego
Oh,
Boneta
Dirty Dancing.
star in
Oh, no,
this
Footloose.
2012
Footloose.
musical.
Footloose.
I didn't see
That's
it
3 points to you, Brian.
because I don't like remakes of
I didn't
movies I
realize,
love.
I didn't realize that that remake was a musical.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Rent.
Nothing. So
Rent.
we were looking for Rock of Ages.
Rock of Ages.
Oh, I was off.
You got rid of your 3 points.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
I did. I am.
Okay. The answer is Rock of Ages. Sorry, Rock of Ages. All right, here it is. So you have chosen category 18
Footloose was
for your 5-pointer.
Was in it.
If
though.
you hit it, you will take the lead.
I was gonna say
and
I didn't
force
think it
the
was
Odd
a
Couple to hit their
musical.
2 in order to win.
The
However,
original wasn't
if
a
you
musical.
miss it, the Odd Couple and the Rock Stars will win
I
via
was on your
TKO
same
and pick up 4 points. Are you ready for the 5?
Ready.
All right. You chose remakes and reboots.
Footloose.
Here it is.
Shit.
Martin Scorsese has directed 2 remakes.
Oh,
Name both of them.
That's a fun question.
All right. Well, one of them is oh man, I'm blanking on that one. The remake of Infernal Affairs.
Yeah, it's
Leonardo
The
DiCaprio.
5.
Yeah, The Departed.
4.
The Departed is a
3.
remake.
JTE, please.
All right, here's the second one. All right, Martin Scorsese
I realized Departed was a
directed 2 remakes. Name both of them.
All right. Let's see what else has he got. What has he done recently? Silence isn't a remake, is it?
Not a remake, no.
No.
5.
I don't think Gangs of New
4.
York either.
3.
Last JTE, please.
That's a hero.
Last one. Martin Scorsese has directed 2 remakes. Name both of them.
All right. You have a guess, man, or what?
No, that The Departed is the one that I knew. So I'll say
5, 4, 3, 2.
The
The
Departed
Departed
and
and Silence. Or Gangs of New York.
Oh, yeah. I have no clue. Not a clue in the world.
The Odd Couple. The answer we're looking for was The Departed and Cape Fear. Those
That's a
were
good
the
question.
2 right
Oh.
there. So Roxy Stryer,
Wow.
your 2, number 1, your number 1, your number
Jeez.
2 pick. The Odd Couple, with former champs, pick up another victory here.
That's a
Snyder
tough-
wins yet another tournament match.
But
That was-
adequate
They make it
5-pointer.
to the
That's
next
a
Yeah.
round. How are you
5-point
feeling?
question.
So good. Not only did we win,
I would've beat
we
Jake.
every one
Would've
of those
beat Jake,
points
Jake.
Oh my
went so
goodness.
beautifully.
That's a
You
lot of
called it
points.
from the beginning. I got 6.
Some magic happened.
I got
there
10.
Together. They truly complement each other.
Thanks,
Thanks,
so
Rachel,
well.
for keeping
And,
track.
you know, we
Shout
weren't
out to
coming into this
Rachel.
match lightly
Yeah, you nailed
because,
it, Rachel.
Yes, these are newbies, but you never know. You never know what can happen in these tournaments. There's upsets all the time. And to see what they were able to do in round 1 and then round 2. And
So
when
on
we got to get to
Apocalypse, I
round
got
3,
challenged to a movie this
honestly
week,
cry with
and
how much
I have to watch
love The
Kill
Odd
Bill.
Couple. This is my soul, my soul.
I
Oh,
love Kill Bill.
And as much
I've
as I
never
wanna
seen
ask
it,
Jeff how many
so
coloring books are behind
So
him, my question
good.
is for the android, Mark
Killed,
Andreyko.
and the sequels are
Tough
good too.
challenge there that went against you in round number 1. How are you able to emotionally recover from that so quickly and get right back into the match?
Because it's 1 point in the scheme of things. It bummed me out that I didn't get a perfect round because I did technically, but that was my mistake, you know. And once again, that's part of why this is so challenging doing it digitally. There's going to be a little rust even on players that have been playing as long as Jeff and I have. But I got to say,
Rachel, did I
this
spoil?
felt
Did I
so
spoil
good
it?
and so familiar
I
and
thought
so
you got
just right that I can't be
What?
grateful enough for
Oh,
Jeff and
spoiler
Roxy
for
because
the show.
they bring out the best in me. I hope I bring out the best
Good job,
in them.
Brian. Good thing Jake's
And
not
it
here.
was a fun match. It was a fun match. I like playing Jader.
As far as Jader and Hannah go, like Hannah, you played well. Jader, you got to go back and hit the
Yes,
post.
cancel me.
And the
I'm
fact
back
that
on
you
the
guys can't
cancel
pull,
list.
Cape
Oh,
Fear
no.
and The Departed. That's a layup. You guys got a gimme for a 5-pointer. Poor showing, boys. Poor showing.
Ken Knapsack and Jader and the Hitman. All right, guys. You know, it was a tough one. Let me ask you, Brandon. Do you regret sticking with PIXAR in that second round?
No.
No, I don't regret it. You know, I think some of the questions weren't quite what we prepped for. You know, I think we came to this match
It's
pretty
back.
prepared for more than a few real slices, even more so than the
It's
ones
been
that
too
we asked to
long.
put on. So I think we're actually a really solid team. I think we put on a
Okay,
great
that's
performance.
what. Okay, I was
Just
wondering
at
what
the end of
happened.
the day, we lost to experience. It was the inexperience as a team that I think hurt us the most. Even just discussing amongst ourselves backstage during round 2, we came up with a handful of
Did not
things
know
we
that.
learned from
Good to know.
that we would do differently last time. So, you know, I wouldn't say
But
this about much anyone else.
reduced
I look
or-
forward to the
Like they
potential
clipped it shorter.
opportunity to play
Oh.
with Jader again and to play against Jeff Snyder again. You know, because of you and everyone, I don't know. I think I've turned over a new leaf. And you know what, Jeff? Just thank you so much for the flowers. They were just as beautiful.
Oh
as
my
you are.
God.
Thank you.
Oh, there you go.
Freaking hilarious.
Jeff Snyder sending flowers to Brandon Hannah. That's an
Oh my God,
interesting
Brandon, that was brilliant.
pre-match tactic. My question is for Ken, because
Oh
Ken,
my God.
Brandon and Jader, they seem to lock in okay.
Billy,
when
I
they were
know.
actually
I like when we
playing
take
in the
comb
game,
to
but there
it,
were
you
some
know?
verbal jabs thrown from
Brush
Brandon
it
to Jader.
like
So
like a pretty
in
horse.
terms of this team and how long they can put together a run with the two of them, is
Oh,
this
no,
a
I'm
Dan
sorry,
Marino
D-Train.
quarterbacking the Dolphins situation, or is it more of a Gus Farrat quarterbacking the Dolphins situation?
No one's running into walls after scoring touchdowns here. Look, what I would say and will say right now, first of all, I love Mark Andreyko. I wouldn't, the lack of class shown by Jeff and Roxy with this win, I wouldn't expect anything less from a townie. But here's the thing about Jader and Brandon. You know, dreams are good to have. We didn't
A
lose
townie
by a
is a Bostonian.
landslide. I think you guys are a good team. I think you got a lot to learn, and I don't think you should break the chain, but maybe you could go your own way. I don't know. We'll find that out, or maybe it's a case of never going back again. But you know, Hannah, you've been in my ear. You've been jabbing at me. We were forced to work together, and I really wanted to give you a chance. Brandon, I really wanted to give you my world, but how can I when you won't take it from me? You guys wanted PIXAR.
Kylie,
I'm disappointed. I know
sorry.
you are too, but
I was
really
going to say,
from the bottom
glad
of
we
my
could
heart,
make your
I really do
birthday
think you guys
more
love this
exciting.
game.
And then I saw
Yay.
her
Game,
sports
and I
question.
think
I was like, I don't know.
yourself up
Yeah,
in the future
I
wide open.
I will allow it.
Well, look, there
Just
you go.
today.
So the Burning Drews
'Cause it's your birthday.
looks like one of the last matches of the season, it seems. I guess, you know, Jader, this was a run that you had a nice little run in the singles here. Teams obviously didn't go the way that you wanted it
Yes,
to.
Eric,
but
you are
do
right.
you-
No
what do
more
you see for
Droogs
yourself next
for
season,
the rest
as
of
we
the year.
hopefully go
I'm
back
sure
to,
Ken
I
is
wouldn't say
probably
normalcy,
relieved.
but maybe a little bit
Seriously.
off the digital age.
Yeah, no,
Ken's probably like, oh
Ooh,
no.
he even has a big picture of
only
wine
blame
being
myself, to be
poured.
completely honest with you.
I
Brandon
need to be
came,
friends
he
with
came to
him.
show up. I know
Except
I'm better
maybe
than
yours
this.
is a
I know
tequila.
that I
Yeah.
today that obviously once the answer was said, I'm like, why the hell didn't I didn't compute? But again, it's
Molly,
the
you
first
should
time,
just get
it's a
one. You
digital
know,
reel.
like how everyone just pours
You know, we're
everything
still getting
into
used to
jungle
this.
juice.
Hopefully,
Just a
you know,
picture
when we
of
get back to
everyone
the
pouring
studio,
every
it's gonna be a
type
lot
of
different.
alcohol into just one.
But I'm ready to
Just-
win, man. I'm ready to
Oh wait,
win.
what? You don't
I know
you don't
we're
call
out for
it
the
jungle
tournament
juice?
till
What
next
is it that
season,
you
but
call it?
I need next season to start tomorrow.
Punch punch?
Hunch
Well, there
punch.
you go.
That's what
Jader
you call
Paramo,
it.
That's
Brandon
not
Hannah,
that's not
Ken
like
Knapsack.
all
Thank you,
alcohol,
gentlemen.
so that's like
Didn't go your way
specific.
this way, but we'll see you
It's
back next
vodka
season.
and grain alcohol.
All right, dropping out.
Oh, maybe that
in
isn't.
Category 9. And Mark, the Odd Couple
Is
were the
that it?
champions for a reason. They're some of the best players
I
we've ever
forgot
had.
that theirs got
They
cut so quickly.
Mark and Draco, I think, nailed it when he
Okay.
said that there's just a comfortability with the two.
And
There's a reason why the Odd
let
Couple
me just make
television show
sure
lasted as
there's
long as it
nothing
did
else
of the
because it
way-
was so
because of the
short,
chemistry,
and there
because
was
of-
not.
Good.
So boop.
Boop. Well, that was officially round 1 of the teams tournament. We see, as some of us predicted, Odd Couple moving on to the next round via a TKO, which I found a little interesting. Molly, how did you feel about today's match?
I think what Brandon said was pretty on the nose. Like they're a new team. I think it's going to take a couple of matches for them to really hit their stride and figure out if they are a good match for each other. But still, I mean, I think they did pretty well with how the questions went. Yeah, they just really struggled in the second round.
Yeah.
Getting the
second
Odd
round
Couple
has
getting
been-
those steals.
Second round has been rough for Jader from what we've seen, which is unfortunate because he kills it in round 1. I feel like every single round 1, he absolutely kills it. And that second round comes along and it's not as great as the round 1. So but I feel like they worked together pretty well as a brand new team, virtually even, not even being in the same room together. Brian, your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, Odd Couple came out swinging. They definitely handled business, and they could be scary. I mean, they've always been a scary good team. I mean, they've had the belts. So, I mean, yeah, I'm curious to see where it goes from this point. Category 9 did better than I thought they were going to do, if I'm being honest. Brandon did better than I thought he was going to do.
Hair. The magic hair.
It's full of secrets.
It's full of secrets.
But yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised by it. So yeah.
I hope we see them again. I hope we see Category 9 again. If not, I'll be sad. I don't think they were a bad team at all. Like I said, first time being a team, not even being in the same room together. I thought they did pretty solid. They live in 2 different states, so it's not like they can even really do any kind of normal prep. So I think they did pretty solid with the cards that they were dealt. But unfortunately, they do not make it past round 1. And as we said earlier, this is the end of the road officially for the Burning Droogs for this season, finishing in, I believe, last place.
Yeah.
Womp womp.
Brandon Hanna can't sneak his way into anything else.
Brandon Hanna can't sneak. I would not say that. I would
That
not
is actually
at all be
true.
surprised if we see Brandon Hanna sneak his way into something somewhere at some point in time, including our 24-hour stream this weekend.
This is true. Oh yeah, here, let me put I forgot that I'm in charge of the thing. Subtle plug.
Yay.
There is a huge, all of the after show community is coming together. We have Schmoedown personalities, friends of Kevin. We are all coming together. I believe, guys, right now we are scheduled having this thing for 28 hours this weekend. It starts at 3 p.m. I know, Team No Sleep. It starts at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Saturday. I think it's up to 28 hours right now. We have scheduled things happening. We've got guests popping in and out. We have informational videos. We have funny stuff as heck that we are planning. It's going to be a freaking great time. And all the proceeds and all the donations that we're going to receive throughout the stream are going directly to Kevin Smet, Stasha, and baby Kira to help them during Kevin's fight with colon cancer. So it is going to be a blast. It's going to be so much fun. If you guys have any moment in time during that 28 hours this weekend, grab a drink, grab some food, come party with us because it's going to be one heck of a great time. I believe all of us tweeted out where you can subscribe. It's a completely separate YouTube channel. We literally created a YouTube channel for this, completely separate YouTube channel. Find the links on Twitter. It's on the main Schmoedown Facebook page as well. It's going to be a blast. It's going to be fun. Come join us. Brian, did we have any Streamlabs that we were able to access?
Yes. So we have Kylie's. One last thing, maybe two. If you are looking for, you should watch, obviously, everything.
Yeah, when are we?
This
We're
weekend.
on at 11 a.m. on Sunday, 10 a.m.?
We, POV, us four, is specifically going to be on Sunday at 11. That is like our show's little time spot, but that does not mean that we're not going to pop up in Jake. Jake is going to be on in the wee hours of the night with Bador, and and I'll probably pop up.
Sean and I are tag teaming sleep schedules. We're gonna
and like Alex is going to be in the IG thing, Family Feud.
He's going to do the Family Feud thing. I think that's later on Sunday.
Feud thing. That's gonna be so much fun.
So so don't just come just for us, but
Star Wars.
I know, right? But if you are looking towards us, we are at 11 o'clock on Sunday.
Please, if you can, just be on at any point during that 28-hour stream. It's like I said, 100% of the donations are going straight to Kevin Smets. Anything you guys can donate, even just being there to spread awareness, is super important. So be sure to come and hang out with us.
For you East Coasters.
I was going to say
2 o'clock.
Yes.
2 o'clock Eastern.
Also, if you can't watch, just have the video up, have YouTube up in a separate tab, mute it, and just keep it on.
Just keep it on.
Just keep it on. Gives us an extra view. Give it a thumbs up. It helps.
Spread that awareness. Share that link. Share it to friends, even to people who aren't in the Schmoedown. It's important. Kevin's big thing is he wants to spread awareness for getting checked and being up to date on all of your health. So spread the word to anybody, really. It's going to be a fun time. It's going to be informational. Shout out to Nerd Chronic. He's great. Come hang out with us.
We tried to make Jake go get checked, but he wouldn't do it.
He will. He's gonna.
If anything, I should be. I'm the older one of the two of us. All right. So our Streamlab. Lord. Here we see. Look at Nerd Chronic. Look at our favorite guy. Let's see. God help us. Birthday boss Kylie.
Whoop.
So in this, you will use your best New York accent to argue what type of drink should the Wild Berries drink Friday. And the drinks must be different. Graded on loudness, vulgarity, passion, interpretations, threats, talking with your hands, and shutting down your opponents. So you basically want us to kill each other.
New York accent.
Molly's got a really good German accent that I'm.
No, I do not. Oh my gosh.
I can kind of do Joyzy. I can kind of do like a Joyzy accent.
Yours is Harley Quinn.
Yeah. So we're arguing the best drink for the Wild Berries.
Wild Berries.
And a New York accent.
Can I just curse the whole time? Does that count as my?
That's it. Loudness and vulgarity. I'm just trying to. Honestly, what's making me think is the drink.
What drink?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I've got mine. All right. Listen here, you motherfuckers. Listen here, you motherfuckers. We're gonna be drinking some adioses up in here for this Wild Berries match. Cause listen here, one of these Wild Berries, they're going adios. So we're gonna have a party, and we're gonna have some adioses, and we're gonna get effed up, you mother effers.
Yay!
Yay!
Oh, let's see.
I want an adios now. I love it.
I'm trying to think. I'm still more stuck on the drink.
Like your sister-in-law. That's a good thing. Did I do good?
All right. I think I have an idea.
Okay.
Okay, listen. what we're gonna do for the Wildberries. We got a brand new. We got a whole brand new fucking drink. We got a whole brand new fucking drink. It's a White Claw, cause fucking calories. Am I right? It's a brand new fucking flavor of White Claw, and it's a fucking Wildberries flavor.
God damn it! I shouldn't have done it right after you.
It doesn't get any better than that.
Damn.
Because fucking calories.
The only thing I keep thinking of is the classic hey yo, I'm walking here. But
you do it.
For me, I'm thinking, hey yo, we're drinking some Long Island iced teas, We're gonna drink them, we're gonna get fucked up, and we're just gonna have a good time. Alright? That's mine.
Yes. Thank you.
Oh my goodness. Only for you, Kylie, on your birthday. Oh God. Oh, there you go. There you go, Molly.
Yeah, Gilbert. I'll work on that.
Well, with that little clip out segment that I'm sure is going to be clipped out later, that is our show for tonight. That is the end of not round one of the match one.
She had too many of those Long Islands.
So many adioses. So that's it for match one of the teams tournament. Are we doing a show? What's going on tomorrow?
Oh, so tomorrow, with Mandalorian and everything, we are trying to see. Jake said to check Twitter in the AM, and that will tell you.
Yeah, so
maybe
because there's Mandalorian going on. We have the live event tomorrow. There is a live event tomorrow. It is the Wildberries match, the retirement
Getting
match.
ready for Smash-a-thon and
Smash-a-thon. We have Video Drew tomorrow. It is a pay-per-view live event. So TBD on if we have a show tomorrow and when it will be. So be sure to check the Schmoedown POV Twitter. So until then, if we see you tomorrow, we will see y'all tomorrow. If not, we will see you this weekend for the 28+ hour Smash-a-thon. You will see us at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on Sunday. But pop in. We are going to be popping in and out of that whole thing like bunny rabbits. We're just going to be in and out and popping, and it's going to be a fun time. So for Molly, Brian, and myself, this has been A Certain Point of View, and we'll see you all in the next one.